Hello everybody and welcome back to my Sky Factory playthrough. Since the last day I have finished up a good chunk of this magical crops farm. So it's a few days since, but I have my mini KOCs, there's a whole farm full of them, and I have a few different things over here. So I got lapis crops, gold, iron and black, obsidian, and over here I have diamonds and emeralds. So that's starting to take shape. It takes a while to gather up the supplies to make enough of these, but as often as I can I will add more stuff to here and eventually I'll have more. In this episode what we're going to do is, let me see where I left my book, probably out here. We're going to tick off whatever we've done, so we probably have a few of the challenges done, and I think what we'll do today is make automatic mob farm. So there's a couple ways to do it. I can either automate the one I have now, so I've done that. Yeah, we've done that, we haven't made a mattock. Yeah, we've done that, haven't done that, got that, haven't got this. Okay, so we've 1, 2, 3, 4 left to do in here still. But what I might do today is, no, did I miss a page? This, I might update my monster farm to kill monsters automatically. So you can either update this thing and change this around a bit and update this to kill them automatically, or I could build, what I think I will do is, I might do both of them eventually, but for now what I think I'll do is I'll extend this out this way a little bit and build kind of a vanilla mob grinder. So I'll do that, I'll just make a little platform. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Okay guys, I'm back. So what I did here is I just made a bit of a platform. Stuff can spawn here and probably will eventually, but I won't worry too much about that for now, I'll fix it up after. So I just extended this platform a little bit and put this little 2x2 block here, which is where my mobs are going to fall. I'm sure most of you already are familiar with how to make one of these kind of spawners, but I just brought some of the materials I might need. Make one of these real quick. And one thing I want to show you as well, actually, I nearly forgot about, is this thing I have in my inventory right now is compressed cobblestone. So if I take normal cobble and arrange it in a block like so, it becomes compressed cobble. So for every stack of 64 is 9 times that. So I basically have 2 inventories full of cobble with me right now. And then to change it back, you just put it in and it becomes cobble again. So I want to make sure that when mobs fall from this place they die, so I'm going to build 25 blocks up from here, so everything will die at 25 blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here's our top height, guys. I'll be back. I'll finish this tower, and when I have it done, I'll be back. So I'll see you in a few. Okay, I'm back and I've built the tower up around all 4 sides with 25 blocks. So one thing I was right about was the mobs did spawn down there, so I made a few torches and scarred them down there. Anyway, once you're up here, the first thing you want to do is from each of these you want to build like 7 more blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I'm counting wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it'll be 8 in total. You want to do that on all 4 sides, so I'll just go through that real quick. Okay, so then when you have every side back 8 blocks, what we want to do is you want to build walls around them, so start there, and then just surround all the outside with wall. So you come across, back, so the wall would be 9 long on each side, and it comes right to the corner here where they meet. And again, you want to do that on all 4 sides, so you're okay, that's that done, and then when you finish that, what you want to do next is just make a floor from that wall and just attach them all up, so fill in all of these spaces, which I will do now. Okay, that's all that done, guys. So I've got 4 spaces filled in. That's going to be my floor where things spawn, and the view of the base from here is pretty cool, I have to say. It's really starting to take shape, and I just had an idea for what I'll do. What I think I'll do is see this kind of whole shape on top where you have like from the farm over to the other farm. I think I might make 2 more rows of that, so if I double it up and then kind of have a central space, the next one back, and back another row after that, have kind of this idea again. I might do something like that, maybe put a beacon in the middle or something. We'll see, we'll get there eventually, but I just thought that might be a cool idea. Anyway, next step is oh, I just had a better idea. What I'll do is I'll make a bridge, like a big bridge, and make it to a higher island in the middle, and then another bridge on the other side to a lower one again. So yeah, we'll do that eventually. Anyway, okay, sorry, got distracted there for a second. The next step you want to do is you want to make walls all around here. Actually, sorry, before you do that, the very next thing you want to do is you want to make an infinite water supply. So when you come up here first, I don't like having to go up and down again and again, so I like to bring what I need with me to start with. So 2 buckets of water, make yourself an infinite supply. Grab your water, and you want to fill in where you made these tracks. These are going to push the mobs into this hole where they'll fall down. So you want to put them, each of these 2 blocks you want water on, so that the water stops right here at the edge and the mobs will fall down there. So I just do that real quick. Okay, that's done. So once you have that finished, you want to make sure you grab an extra bucket of water, because you'll need it to get back down when you're done. And you can fill this in and break up all this cobble. Okay, when you've got all that collected, the next thing you want to do is make some walls. So that's what I get, as you just saw there, that's what I get from making one compressed cobble. Gets me a whole row full of cobblestone. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 rows plus this left, so I should be good for cobble. So you want walls just want to go along here like this. Oh, I went 1 too early, my bad. There we go, like this. The height you make them, it doesn't really matter. You could spawn endermen in here if you make them tree high, but as soon as endermen hit the water, they're just going to teleport anyway. So I'm just going to make them the walls 2 blocks high. So I'll be back once I'm finished that. Okay guys, so we've got 2 high walls all around. As you can see, these are all grey, or not grey, but yellow areas where mobs will spawn. I need to put a roof on here. And one other thing I want to do, because you can have it so spiders spawn in here, but I don't want spiders to spawn because my base at the bottom is only 2 by 2 and it's 1 high, so a spider can crawl out of there if it lands there, and because the spider can climb, more often than not it won't fall down here and die. It'll just stick to the wall and take a tiny little bit of fall damage, if any. So to prevent spiders spawning, I'm just going to put slabs around like this every kind of 2 by 2 area, because the spider needs a 2 by 2 area to spawn in. So if we don't leave any in here, then they won't be able to spawn. Just like that. So if you do that on each of the 4 sides. Okay guys, that's that done. So that'll stop spiders spawning in here. Now, you could just put a roof on this now and be finished, but since I have so much cobble left over, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a 2nd floor. So I'm going to just copy this whole thing just higher. So if I come up here, first thing I need to do is build up a little bit, like so, and now I can break those 2 and get on my cobble. So you want to build this whole wall 1 higher first. And then, well, from there I can just start building. So you want to cover the exact same amount. Make sure you don't come over this water, so this stops right on the edge of that water, and then build back like this. I forgot guys, if you have an edge like this where there's no water on this side, or it's not just 1 block, a mob's not going to just walk off here because they're too smart for that. So what you need to do is you want to go into your crafting table, and you want to remember the recipe for trapdoor. I'm going to look it up real quick. Trapdoor. Oh yeah, okay, so it's just 6 blocks. I won't have enough. 10, oh, I'll have 20. That won't be enough. I'll need to go down and make a whole bunch more of these. But once you have them, you want to come along over here and just place them like this and then close them. Okay, so I'm going to leave them open for now so I can walk along them and put as many of them in as I can. Okay, there's that done. So 16 of them will cover 1 side, so I got 4 sides, so I'm going to need 56 of them, right? Yeah, no, 56 in total. So minus 16 leaves 40, so I got to make more of them. So I'm going to have to actually annoyingly go down and get some more wood and make them, because I didn't bring enough wood up with me to get them. So I'll do that in a few. I'll just finish off this flooring up here first, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay guys, I'm back, and I got all these trapdoors filled in. One thing to bear in mind is as soon as you go down from here, if you don't have this place all lit, that's not a word. If you don't have torches in this place, okay, you will get all sorts of mobs spawning. So I waited till daytime and then I went down to the bottom, but when I came back up there was still a lot of mobs. There was creepers and stuff, so I had a lot to deal with. when I eventually got here. Most of them I just knocked into the water and then backed off, and the water took care of them. That's still there, so they're probably down at the bottom drowning. I used that piece of water, that bit of water to get up and down. Okay, so anyway, once you have that done, next step is the same as what you had below. You just want to add walls. So again, I'm just going to go 2 high, and I'll be back when that's done. Okay guys, there we go. We got our 2 high walls all around, so who can guess what's next? That's right, more slabs. We still don't want spiders spawning. They'll do the same thing even from this height, because as soon as they get into that wall, if they move a teeny little bit, they'll just start climbing the walls down, and that's not good. But this should be fine. Now, some of you might be thinking like, oh yeah, but if you put the slabs down, it like leaves half as much space for other mobs to spawn. But plenty will spawn, I'm sure. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. The game wants to spawn mobs, so it will spawn them in any space it can, especially in this map, because there's so few spaces for them to actually spawn because of the void and everything. That's one thing. This spawner will work in normal vanilla. There's no reason why it wouldn't. The only thing is, because there's so many other places for mobs to spawn on the map in general, it won't work if it's too close to anything else. So if you want to use this spawner in vanilla, what you need to do is build, I think it's 125 blocks, or maybe more, maybe it's 150 blocks. I'll have to check that up, but it's around that mark anyway, into the sky, and then use it, or build 125 blocks away from anything in any direction. Or you can build it on the ground, just like normal, and then light up everything within 125 blocks in every direction. That includes into the ground itself, because there could be caves and stuff underground where they'll spawn, so you don't want that. But the easiest option is probably just to build into the sky, if you want to use one of these. Okay, so that's that all done. We're pretty much finished here. We just need to put a roof on. So what I'm going to do is, all along this outside wall I'll put slabs, and then on the top I'll actually end up with more slabs, but I don't trust the slabs for lighting, so I'm going to do a block roof first, and then slabs across it, but on top of that. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay guys, that's the roof done now. I just left this tiny little hole over here for me to get back in, because without that I'd be in trouble. Slab and piece of cobble right there. So that's all filled in. So as you can see, it's all pretty red, and stuff is going to spawn here like crazy. You want to get back down, so I have my water here. I grab that with a bucket and jump into the water and just let it cake you down to the bottom, like so. And now I'm drowning. Okay, pick. Okay, I'm going to leave that running for a few minutes, see how it does with spawns, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so it's been almost no time, and as you can see, stuff is falling and dying here a lot. I have enough stone left over that I probably could have made another level. Obviously the more levels you make, the more drops you're going to get. Okay, so we have a thing that's automatically killing mobs now, which is fine, but what we really want to do is have it automatically collect the things they're dropping. So what we're going to use for that is another vacuum hopper, some chests, and some pipe. So I'll be back in a few minutes once I have all the materials I need. I got some bad news guys. I died. From the first time since I started playing, I died. I fell off the edge of the map right here. I was going to place a thing, and I just was stupid and fell. Let go of shift. So there. Oh, by the way, if you press N, like so, you get to the map. Press again, it becomes a big one. You see that red blob on the map? Not blob, but little red square. That's marks where your grave is. And if I were to die right here, the grave would appear on the land, and I'd be able to break it and get all my stuff back. But because I fell into the void, I died way down there, and I'll never be able to get that grave back. And so now that red mark is going to be on my map forever. It's tragic. Okay, if we press M, you get a really big map, but no big deal. Map looks cool. Okay, anyway, I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, that was just a glitch. I thought he's not actually falling there. It's just the game being weird. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute. Okay guys, so I'm back with the stuff I need, and as you can see, our mob farm is working away fine. I'm just going to do what I need to do to gather up the stuff automatically. So I made the vacuum hopper, the exact same way we made it before. Get that going on now. So it's the eye of Ender, the hopper, and Something else? Obsidian? Yeah. So hopper, I have ender, obsidian, makes your vacuum. So I'm at 4 of them, 4 of these transfer pipes and 20, or transfer nodes, sorry, 4 of them and 24 pipes. So what I'm going to do is, I don't actually need all of these for now. I'm going to put this here. Okay. I'm going to put a transfer pipe. So as you can see, that's already sucking up the stuff that they go. Put my transfer node there. I'm going to come over here, gather this stuff, and click on this. And if you click on the chest like before, come to the right hand side of it and do that. And now all that stuff is going to get sucked up into my transfer node. From there, I'm going to take my pipe, put one here, let's go 2, 3, 4, and take these chests, make a good bunch of chests. Oh, but instead of doing that, I just had an idea. Let's build them out this way. Let me just go grab an axe real quick. I think I've one in here nearly broken. Yeah. You see we got loads of these bags, so we'll go through all them in a minute, see if we get anything cool out of them. Break that and put it here like that. You can see, look how quick this is filling up with the stuff we're getting in here already. So they're going to fill up pretty quick. If you want to do chests like this in this pattern, you can do them all along all the height, and if you just go chest and then trap chest, you'll be able to put the two of them next to each other. So that'll work pretty cool. For now, this will be fine. I'll eventually change this so it's using better barrels. You know, remember the barrels that we use in the other end down at the factory? Well, it's a make do factory for now. We'll improve that soon as well. But this for now, this will do great. So look at the amount of bags we're getting. Let's just go through these real quick and see if we get anything cool out of them. Okay, rare loot bag. So we got this oak, golden apple, iron boots, ender lily seed, great. Emerald, staff of travelling. I think that's the first one I've gotten. This one, saddle, and yellow snowflake's head. Division sigil. I have no idea what this is for, to be honest. Inactive, from activation rituals. Right click on that enchantment table. I'll have to look into that. 4 pieces of obsidian, mega rubber sapling, conduit probe, and iron. Mega rubber sapling. Here's a little tip. Never, ever, 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 ever plant and grow those. Especially not the enchanted ones or the sacred ones. I did it my first playthrough, and they grow trees bigger than this thing. Like ridiculously big trees. They will just make loads of mobs spawn on top of them, more obsidian, and they're just not a good idea. Miniature heart, iron leggings, bread, apple, another bucket, and another staff of travelling, and some wheat. Okay, so that's not bad. And as you can see, we already have loads more of these. These will all fill up pretty fast. So, like, it's been seconds. It's been maybe 2 minutes, and this is all the stuff we've gotten so far. So, mob drops are now an easy thing to do. What you can do as well is I was going to say I can put another vacuum hopper here and put different things on this side, but I've no control as to which vacuum hopper sucks up what stuff. So it might be a bad idea. But for now, this will work fine. I'll fill those up. Okay guys, thanks for watching. We'll wrap this episode up here. Oh, one thing I didn't mention either, I'll just go over here real quick so I can know what I'm talking about, is I'm going to do a little tutorial video. I'll put a link into the description into this, or I might just stick it on the screen now, but I'll do a little tutorial video on how to get all these different types of magical crops, because it's boring to watch and it's a lengthy process. It took a while. So I'll make a little creative world, and I will just walk you through how to do all the different kind of crops. But for now, we'll call it a day. Thanks for watching guys, and we'll see you all next time.